Number 1. SAS, UK. When discussing badass British operatives, James Bond without a doubt comes to mind. However, this fictional character is related to their secret agency MI6, and compared to the SAS, those guys are merely newbies. When it comes to brute force, the British rely on their Special Air Service, better known as the SAS unit. This is the British Special Forces responsible for conducting various operations, including counter-terrorism, direct action, reconnaissance, and hostage rescue. The SAS is comprised of 4 regiments, each with a number of operational squadrons. The exact number of personnel within the SAS is classified, but it's estimated to be around 400 to 500 personnel. Naturally, to be part of the best military unit on the planet, you must be more than a mere human. Actually, I'm not sure that even demigods are allowed. Those that can finish the SAS training course must be nothing less than gods. After all, their main battlefield task is to inflict as much damage as possible within the shortest time behind enemy lines without any losses. This ambitious goal forces trainees to go through excruciating physical and mental training. While most elite squads have a hell week to weed out the unfit candidates, the SAS has a 5-month-long hell training. It includes 6 marathons in just 5 days. And since that's obviously not hard enough, candidates must wear 55 pounds of bricks in their backpacks throughout all marathons. Naturally, these marathons are not on the streets and countryside, but in the mountains of the West and North. This selection is so demanding that there have been cases of candidates dying from exhaustion. Others have been documented breaking mentally and being admitted to mental institutions, while others started hallucinating from exhaustion and heat. If they get through this insane first step, the next part takes place in the Indian jungles, where they are left alone to survive several days. Naturally, about 95% of the candidates are gone before the actual training starts. The training itself is pretty standard: sleep deprivation and hypothermia resistance, accompanied by tactics, weapon training, and of course, hand-to-hand combat. To graduate from this nightmarish hell, you must pass one final test: a manhunt. Trainees are given just a compass, a roughly sketched map, and their clothes, and dropped somewhere in the wild. They have to get to a predetermined exact point within a time frame. And since that's child's play, the full SAS force will be hunting them down. Naturally, no one has ever managed to finish this task, and trainees always end up captured. That's part of the training, as they are put through the most demanding of all tests: interrogation resistance. Recruits are put through all sorts of human rights violations, like waterboarding, electric shock torture, white noise torture, and others. They are held in such conditions without food for about a week. As you can imagine, only about 1% of all who enter this torture chamber manage to finish the training. Most recruitment campaigns end without new SAS operatives, as all candidates fail to complete the interrogation resistance training. With such a recruitment process, it's no wonder that most SAS operations end up with the unit eliminating 20 to 30 times bigger armies without losing a single operative. The SAS has been involved in a number of high-profile operations, including the Iranian embassy siege in London in 1980, the Gulf War in 1991, and the war in Afghanistan. One of the SAS's most famous operations was Operation Nimrod in 1980, which involved the rescue of hostages from the Iranian embassy in London. So, with such highly skilled units, how do world leaders protect themselves against them? Let's find out with the video to your left.